Hi guys, welcome to my channel and a new segment. This is Dazzie's News Bulletins, episode 1, somewhat of a spin-off from my earlier news round series. Whenever I find big breaking news, I'm going to try and bring it as often as I can, somewhat like alerts. But a big rumour has hit the net in the wake of AT&T firing Dan Dazzie. And that is that Marvel and Kevin Feige may be taking over DC Comics. That's a big one in my opinion. Now it's claimed that AT&T wasn't happy at all with Dan Dazzie's latest attempt at rebooting DC Comics with the upcoming 5G event, aka the 5th generation reboot of DC, which would have seen classic characters replaced with contemporary take on the characters. It said that Dan Dazzie butted heads with Batman writer Scott Snyder of the 5G reboot, as Snyder didn't want his comics involved with the event, which of course caused problem at DC. I hate the idea. So Friday saw Dazzie called into AT&T Warner Brothers offices, where he was fired and let go from DC Comics, which saw Dazzie exit the grounds immediately. Now it's claimed that AT&T doesn't want to go with the 5G reboot, as they have too much at stake with the classic characters involved, of course with movies and television shows and the various merchandise products, divisions which do make money, as DC Comics sales, believe it or not, have been rather poor. Now it said AT&T is considering using Hollywood and TV writers on the DC Comics, writers who have already got a proven track record instead of comic book writers. An example would be James Gunn writing comics. Of course, he's directing the Suicide Squad. Greg Berlanti returning to write for comics. Best known right now is for the Arrowverse writer and producer. Or now, of course, since J.J. Abrams is with Warner Media, Abrams could write comics, such as how Abrams recently wrote Spider-Man with his son at Marvel, and that was a big success. So having the new 5G comic characters such as a black Batman wouldn't fit in, of course, with Robert Pattinson's Batman on the big screen and all the marketing and promotion involved, toys, etc. Now, of course, Marvel Comics tried a similar approach with Marvel Now some time ago, an event that saw classic characters replaced but ultimately failed miserably. Now, it is claimed that what AT&T is also contemplating is getting out of the publishing side of things altogether and farming DC Comics out, possibly to Marvel. Now, note that Ethan Van Sciver said AT&T will close down DC Comics if 5G fails. What a bold statement that is. Now, it said AT&T doesn't want to sell DC Comics, of course, because of the value in various intellectual properties, i.e. Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman. But where will that end, guys? It's exciting. Possibly. Who knows? Would DC characters cross over into Marvel, the MCU? Who knows? Now, interestingly enough, just this December saw Jeff Johns tease a DC and Marvel crossover in the last issue of Doomsday Clock. Perhaps Doomsday Clock was also counting down to the doom of DC. So, yeah, big breaking news. And this comes from a site called Cosmic Book News. Now, again, it's all only rumour, but there's a possibility. That's Daz over and out. Bye for now.